Located in central Boca Raton, My Delicious Deli prepares all of their food with the freshest of ingredients, cooked to order. From a light nosh and soups to omelets and full entrees, choose from low-fat and gluten-free, or indulge in one of My Delicious Deli's signature deli sandwiches. Bring your family and friends to dine in and take out. Open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to go, or for all of your catering needs. Visit them at mydeliciousdeli.com or call them at 561-393-3287. There's something for everyone at My Delicious Deli, 7036 West Palmetto Road in Boca Raton, 561-393-3287. Well, it's noontime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Don and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream-making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 1-800-889-0267 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Happy Friday, we are on.
Good afternoon, South Florida. Welcome to the Brooklyn, I can't get it, the Brooklyn Cafe at the La Studios in beautiful West Palm Beach, Florida.
It should be like Wawa for West Palm Beach.
Oh, Wawa.
Do you know La LA is a play on LA, La. We need Wawa.
Well, Wawa's a store, though.
Even better.
They
Wawa
just actually opened in
Studios.
Florida.
Wawa Studios, they can sponsor us too.
They just opened in Royal Palm Beach, and they're opening more.
Yes, they did.
Well, the bottom line here is these are the iHeartMedia studios. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have ended another fantastic week, and I have breaking news. But before we get there,
Before we get there, let me interrupt. Let me interject. You want to know why I played Bad to the Bone?
Why?
Because that guy is in this building at 2:30 performing George Thorogood. It's very exciting.
is he here?
Yeah, oh yeah.
At 2:30?
At 2:30.
No wonder they're chasing us down the hallways.
Are they really?
Yes.
Ooh, how? Why?
I'm teasing.
Oh.
They all want to meet us. They go, oh,
We've heard of you. Oh, George Thorogood has heard of you.
George heard of us. Exactly. George and Catherine, they've heard of us. They're we got to find Dawn and Freddie.
He wants
Yes.
to be on
Boy
the Music
George
Week.
is coming up.
Boy George.
You let it out of the bag. I thought that was
Oops.
breaking news.
That's breaking news. I'm sorry. We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
No, but the vice president
Of sales?
Of sales.
Mhm.
Is that sales?
Yes, Catherine.
Yes, it
Catherine.
is.
Yes.
She chased us because we owe money. So that's the only reason.
Good thing we paid our airtime so iHeart can stay open today.
That's right.
Yay.
But I have an attorney in house, so don't mess with me today. But anyway,
And you do have the right to remain silent.
there you go.
Are we live streaming?
Yes, we are.
You can find us live streaming on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe. You can also find us on Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe and AMP2 TV Productions. Send us a message on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, hashtag the Brooklyn Cafe, and give us a call at 800-889-0267.
I got the wrong sheet. You have the other sheet?
It might be problematic. I'll have to look for it for
I have to
you.
look for it. Okay. Anyway, I got breaking news.
Okay.
And this is really strange the way this whole thing worked out because of our guests on the air today. Which we have David Hollander and
Jenny Azulay.
and Jenny Azula, our friend.
Howdy.
And I met with Juniors. When Jenny took me to meet Juniors, cheesecake. Juniors, I don't know, what do we call it? Juniors cheesecake? What do you want to call it?
Well, it's Juniors. It's known for their iconic, outstanding New York cheesecake.
From
right?
Brooklyn, New York.
From Brooklyn. And they are enormously well known in Brooklyn, huge lines. And they recently opened in Boca back in October. So we just held a small event there the other day, and we're going to continue to do so. It's a great place. They have a lot of, as they put it, New York comfort food. But the cheesecake, which we sampled this morning,
Yes. But you know
out of this world.
But wait a minute. You're letting everything out of the bag here.
Sorry.
So anyway, so you go to Juniors, right? Now, I have stumbled upon Juniors in the past, but I never got to really understand what it is that they do until today. So he has like 2 billion different types of cheesecake. I mean, they are the cheesecake kings from Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Do you know that before Juniors opened, they were opening, I said to Freddie, we should go talk to Juniors. And he goes, what's Juniors? And I said, we should go talk to them because it's so perfect to go with the Brooklyn Cafe because Juniors is from New York.
Now, how did you know that?
Because I'm from Brooklyn.
So am I.
Well, you know, you're
I'm
from
from
the
the Bronx.
Bronx.
How did you not know it?
Exactly. That's what I said, David. I go, how do
I
you
know-
not know of Juniors?
I know of another store that does cheesecake. I didn't know about Juniors. But I text my sister. She says, how do you not know
Thank
Juniors?
you. Mimi, you are absolutely correct. How did you
She's
know?
probably from Brooklyn, your sister.
No, she's in Manhattan of all places.
Well,
Well, I
that's
lived in
why.
Brooklyn, you know,
Well,
for
Juniors had one in Manhattan. I don't know
They
if they
have
still
they
two.
do, and they're just
but I know
opening a
they
new
did.
one.
And
Yeah.
open up a new
That's
one.
how I knew
They
of
were on
Juniors.
Flatbush. So I called my father, and I asked him, I says, Dad, you ever heard of Juniors? He says, oh, the cheesy people?
The
Cheesy people. Even my father knows. So
Everyone knows but you.
Well, there you go. But listen, I don't know a lot of things.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I had that conversation with Linda Harmon last night.
Oh, gosh.
Your
Yeah,
bae?
That was brutal. That was very brutal. But anyway, we are going to hold, tentatively, a remote at Junior's on the 21st of June. And what we need to do is we need to bring the house down. We got to bring everybody. Connecticut, we're going to find a fill-in for you.
But
You gotta
before
be
we
there.
bring that house down, we need
Good
to bring
luck.
the house down on Wednesday at My Delicious
Hold on
Deli.
a second, honey.
We got to bring that one down first.
One thing at a time. The reason that I'm excited about Junior's, I mean, My Delicious Deli is home, but Junior's gave me a piece of cheesecake
There you go.
that is for diabetics. Now, you know that I've been having a problem with this because when you are a diabetic and you get a sweet tooth, you got to jump yourself in the pool or the ocean or something because you can't eat nothing.
Run 20 miles, exactly.
Something, right? Because no matter what they give you, it spikes my sugar. This guy says, try this. I mean, he dared me to try. I ate that thing in 2 minutes.
Did you eat the whole piece?
Did you see how fast I ate that?
Yeah, there's nothing left.
I ate the plate. I'm going to cough up the
I'm a
fork in
little
a second.
nervous.
Why? I'm going to take my blood sugar in about an
So
hour.
I'm a little nervous.
You don't think it's real? I said to him.
No, I know it's real. I'm just a little nervous about your blood sugar, and you ate the whole
We're
piece.
going to find out. But delicious.
But as they say, we'll see what happens.
Oh my God, it was delicious.
Good.
But our host, David, is also associated with something which we're going to get to in a minute at Junior's. So there's all this coincidences.
Always a
Well,
coincidence.
As you said, we're going to call it
June at Juniors.
exactly June at Juniors.
Perfect.
A lot of stuff going on at June and Juniors.
I tell
Perfect.
you.
We need to get you closer to the mic.
Is this good?
Yeah, but you don't want
Can I,
You
can
don't
I
wanna
bite
s-
it?
you don't want to sit like that. There you go. That's,
Let me move this. That's why it's on
Yes,
a moving
move it.
arm, huh?
Exactly. It's on a moving arm.
but now we bring up Wednesday at My Delicious Deli. We're going to be doing a remote from there, and that's home. And where are they located?
7036 West Palmetto Park Road in Boca Raton in the Garden Shops.
That's right. And we have our banner going up there today.
Our vinyl, our banner's going up in the window. We've got Jesse Campo going to join us on Wednesday. We also have Carmen Medina's going to join us.
Is that official? Carmen's going to be there?
Carmen said yes. So we've got Carmen and Jesse with their sound system. We have One Hope Wine is going to be there. They're going to be setting up a table. No taste testing, but they will be there with their glitter bottles and everyone can order. Do you know that they sent Faith Washington a case
Yes.
Oh
of
wow.
wine?
I know. Well, what do we get?
That's what I'm wondering. You're getting coffee and I'm still wondering what am I doing
coffee
wrong
am I
over
getting?
here?
Why am I getting
Because
coffee?
they
What do
have
I
the
look
One
like?
Hope coffee.
Yeah, but what do I look like?
You
The
said
guy
you
with the
don't
pony?
drink wine because you're a diabetic. She's honoring your
Nah,
health issues.
nah, diabetic. What are you kidding me? You gotta bring the wine, baby.
I'll drink the wine. You're gonna have the coffee.
It don't matter. We have guests. We have
Yes,
people.
we do. So
we
we'll
have one
reach
hope.
out to her.
Hey, somebody call that chick right now.
We'll
Somebody
call
get on the
Melissa.
phone
We
and
will
call
talk to her. So she will be there on Wednesday as well. Everyone is loving the post. I had to put the address because people want to know where to find it.
Everybody's coming.
Everybody's coming.
I make you a deal. If we fill the place up and we have to do a second show because people can't get in, I think there's a restriction of 100 people or 150, whatever it is.
A line out the door.
If we do that, if we get that done, we'll do a second show.
Question for you.
No.
See? And the welcome to my world. And when I ask him this in an hour, he's going to go, yeah, I already did that.
He might have just known the question and answered it for you. The
I've
answer
been
is
doing
no.
this long enough with her. I know
We're
that.
going
What
to
is?
hold that thought. It's going to be a surprise.
What do you want?
It's a surprise.
Tell
you'll
me
see.
what you want. You want to burn the house down? You're cooking, apron.
I am cooking, actually. We're cooking the Freddy.
Yes, they're naming a sandwich after me.
It's a Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, which is a sub with 0 carbs.
That's your refrigerator, by the way.
Okay, so it's a piece of lettuce.
It's going to
Not
be
even.
a pile of meat.
It's a pile of meat.
Pile of meat.
So you're
It's
gonna
the
die of
Freddy.
cholesterol, but you,
But no
It'll be a pile
carbs.
of meat, no carbs.
sounds
It's
like a good
Sub-Zero, right?
they call it
Okay.
the Sub-Zero. I thought it was a refrigerator.
You choose the meat you want.
Okay,
The Freddy.
the Freddy, no problem.
You got it.
I would go corned beef, roast beef, and pastrami.
Their corned beef and pastrami, they actually fly in from Chicago. It is so delicious. And we can add a little, at my Delicious Deli, we can add roast beef. You're not a big tongue fan, so we can do the
Yeah,
roast
he
beef.
said tongue yesterday. I almost freaked out when I said it. Said
Are
tongue.
you really from New York?
Yeah, I don't eat tongue.
Everyone from New York does.
Well, maybe I'm from that part of the world
That doesn't know
doesn't.
juniors or tongue. Maybe you're just not from New York.
First of all, Junior's was in it's in Flatbush. I used to hate working in Flatbush.
And Manhattan.
No, it wasn't there when I was there.
How long's it been there?
A few years. It wasn't
It's been
there.
there many, many years.
Really?
Many years.
Well, maybe I thought it was a hot dog stand. I don't know. Listen, Dawn, I don't know a lot of things.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know what bourgeois, whatever,
That'd be a boudoir.
that one too. I didn't know what that was
Do you
either.
happen to know what a boudoir is?
It has something to do with makeup.
You see?
Close.
Yeah, see?
Bedroom.
No, not
It's a
clo-
woman's bedroom.
Okay.
It's a bourgeois filmmaker. She takes
That's
pictures.
going to be our question. Remember how I used to say, how do you take your hot dog?
Yes.
Our next question is, do you know what boudoir means?
I can't even remember the word.
How about the difference between bourgeois and boudoir?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Now
Maybe
we're really
Connecticut can
complicated.
look that up for us.
Equally difficult.
Do you know what a bourgeois is?
Don't be so bourgeois. You're being bourgeois now.
It's so like, I can't say it.
I don't know
I
what it-
can't say it
listen,
without offending somebody, so I will not say
Don't
it.
feel bad. I don't know.
I know what
I
it
don't know it
means,
either.
but I don't know the right terminology, so it does not become offensive in my description of it.
Offensive.
Yes, so I wouldn't want to say
We are
anything
off to
to
a flying
offend
start.
anybody.
Yeah,
We
so
are.
sorry for the offense.
Exactly. We have an attorney. I should not offend
I
anybody.
don't know what it means either. But anyway.
It's hard not to offend somebody.
But we really try hard not to offend people on this show.
No,
Yeah,
I
well,
get
that's
ducks and stuff thrown at me.
Freddy, duck.
You see, she throws ducks at me when she gets mad. She hit me with one yesterday. And what I meant yesterday
What
was,
did you say?
was
I don't
innocent.
remember.
I said there's a lot of ugly in the world.
You did.
And they thought that I meant people. I did mean people, but not physically. I mean a lot of ugly in terms of what's going on in the country right now. There's a lot of ugliness.
Yes.
Do you want bourgeois? Do you
Yes,
want that?
please.
It's of or characteristic of the middle class, typically with reference to its perceived materialistic values or conventional attitudes. A rich, bored bourgeois family.
There you go.
So don't be so bourgeois.
Exactly.
Sorry, that's my middle name.
Especially in the boudoir.
Ding! Hit that bell.
All right. Would you like to introduce our guest?
You take it from here.
Thank you so much. We have David Hollander with us, attorney at law. Welcome.
Thank you.
And you are the responsible rapper as well.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Yes.
Tell us about what you do.
Well, I'm an attorney. I've been practicing for over 10 years here in Florida.
You're practicing or you get it right?
I get it right,
He's
but
practicing.
I'm learning as I
Working
go,
on
like
it.
everybody. But my focus is on personal injury and criminal defense matters. That's the typical type of problems that I'm able to help people with the most.
How do you put and I just find it an interesting combination of criminal defense and personal injury.
It is an interesting combination, and the real link between the two is that the police are involved in both of these types of scenarios, and the police typically come out and handle these matters. They do their investigations the same way, pretty much regardless of whether it's a personal injury or a civil matter or a criminal matter. And so they get worked up the same way, so there's a lot of similarities. And with my experience, I began as a prosecutor, so I became intimately familiar with how the criminal justice system works and criminal procedure and how all those pieces fit together amongst themselves. The personal injury element, for example, car crashes, whichever side of it somebody's on, I can help them. I understand how the pieces fit.
Talk into that mic, David.
This mic?
Like,
That one.
don't worry too much about looking at. Look at the camera.
Okay. by the way, I've never been in a real radio studio like this before. It's pretty impressive.
We want to capture you.
You're
All right.
impressed.
I feel captured. There's a guy standing behind the door. It's locked.
He's captured and captivated all at the same time.
There's something wrong with my bell.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay.
So, talking about captured and captivated, so somebody gets stopped by the police, whether it's something they're accused of doing or if it's something that has been done to them, whether they're a victim or the accused, I can help them because I understand how all the pieces fit, and it gives me kind of a rare insight into how all the other parts are going to affect their case. If I'm representing you, for example, for an auto accident case, and the person that hit you gets charged with DUI, I understand all the motivations behind the DUI side of it. I kind of get where that person's interests might be, where their attorney's interests might be, where the state's interests might
Because
be.
you used to prosecute them.
Kind of how that whole system is going to facilitate that
So
aspect
you'll do
of
the
it.
criminal defense or the personal injury.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
You
both on
can't
the same
do both on the
case.
same case.
Right. No.
Well, you can, but you can't.
But you would take a case on criminal defense separate from PI.
Yes,
Just
absolutely.
a strict criminal defense.
Right.
My sister-in-law is a criminal defense attorney down in Broward,
Okay.
but she does not do PI. So I found the combination really interesting. So thank you for explaining the bridge with the legal system, law enforcement.
Now, I have a question. When you get pulled over by the cops, is the cops okay?
Yes.
Okay. And they ask you for license and registration. I had a guy on the show that I did down in another station who invented the "I'm not going to talk to you." You know, he put the thing up on the glass.
Right. The sandwich bag with the card in it.
Yeah. Well, he did it. He did it.
Explain that.
He actually did it on a bigger piece of paper, but
Sure.
he puts it up against the glass,
Uh-huh.
and they arrested him.
Yeah.
Because it's okay to be arrested, but you're telling him I'm not going to talk to you in the whole 9 yards. And he got on the news, and he got in these shows in California. He was on NN. That's where he started. Yeah. I thought he was crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna tell a cop in the rain, hold this thing up. Are you nuts? But he says this.
Explain what it is.
No, I'll
'cause I
let
don't
I'll
know.
let David explain.
Okay.
Well, okay. So when you get pulled over, you've got certain rights. There's different categories of legal detentions, interactions between a citizen and law enforcement. And when you get stopped on the roadside, that's traditionally called a Terry stop. There's a United States Supreme Court called Terry versus Ohio, which became the seminal case for these type of interactions. When they stop you to try to figure out if you're doing something wrong or not, and how long can they keep you there, and how invasive can they be with whatever they're asking you,
Right.
or even doing to you. There's unreasonable searches and seizures. That's the Fourth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, and that's the law that comes into play there. So, if I understand what you're talking about, Freddie, this attorney is telling people that they should just put a card up that says, "I don't want to talk to you," or something along that line.
Something along that line.
And along that line is the Fifth Amendment, freedom from self-incrimination. So you don't have to say things that are going to incriminate you. And there's just not really any kind of general blanket advice that you can give people that's going to work in every case. And the reason is because we've got the laws, and the laws apply to the facts of every particular case, and every case is different. Two people get arrested side by side in a car. Each of those two people have different cases
That's right.
because the facts are different. It's hard to get into, without just speaking in a vacuum. But on the same vein, what I've done is I made a responsible rap song about that same issue.
And there you have it.
And there you go.
And there you go.
And there's the bridge.
Yes.
Well, but the object of the game for him, he didn't want to be known for this. It's not the reason that he did it. But then after he came out and they put him on every talk show, he was on every talk show, ABC, CBS, all of them. Then he came back to Boca and he did another show with us. And what happens is, I was an auxiliary for 3 years in New York. And unless you know what a cop goes through, it's a different world. And I understand about all the stuff that's going on, but sometimes you have to sort of respect, and that and the lack of respect that goes on sometimes. And I had this not a confrontation. We had a disagreement about what he does and what I thought you should do.
Who did you have the disagreement with? A police
The-
officer?
No, the attorney that was holding this thing up
Okay.
in the window, because you have rights and nobody's saying you don't. And sometimes things go stupid and sideways, and cops are people that make mistakes too, and accept that their mistake can cost you your life. I understand all that, but I said to him, I have two boys, Gio and Freddy, and I said to them, you respect the badge. A cop tells you to pull over, you pull over. Wants to see driver's license?
Yep.
If you're in the wrong place, like Freddie once said to me, Dad, this guy asked me for a ride, to give me a ride, but he was in a car I never seen him with before. I said, don't go. He said, why? I said, because you get in that car and that car's stolen, just like David said, you have a problem. And the problem you're going to have is they have to believe your problem. A judge would have to believe your problem. So just avoid it. Nothing good happens at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Nothing good happens after 2 o'clock in the morning. Absolutely.
Don't do it. So I want to hear David's rap.
All right, let's go to commercial
Wanna
break.
come on the
We'll
other
hear
side?
David's rap after our commercial
my
break.
gosh, you did.
Will you do your rap on the other
Yeah.
side? I guess.
Now, do you need a beat or something to do this?
Well, I wasn't planning on rapping live. I could do a little acapella, or I could play it.
No,
like,
we
proper.
want
All right,
acapella.
we're going to go to a
Acapella.
commercial break for a few minutes. You can figure out best way for you to share your rap. Give us a call at 800-889-0267.
Tell
We'll
us
be
what
right
you-
back.
tell us
us
what
what you
you think.
think. We're going to listen to the beautiful music of Carmen Medina. No crazy.
Is that what we do?
The Custom Fitness Institute is a private fitness studio offering personal training and partner training programs to fit your schedule. CFI has created a premium workout environment fit for every fitness level. From beginners to competitive athletes, their welcoming facility and certified fitness professionals are there to design a custom program to help you achieve your goals efficiently, safely, and effectively. CFI also offers nutritional evaluations, physical assessments, and movement assessments. Give them a call today to schedule your free consultation. 954-999-8458. The Custom Fitness Institute can help you get your health and fitness journey started or bring your current fitness level to new heights. Call the Custom Fitness Institute today. 954-999-8458. Kathy Mila, Mindset Navigator, is your guide to help free you from your story and co-create your sequel. Kathy is an author, speaker, and mindset coach. Her latest program, Living Beyond, will support you in creating awareness and choosing your action steps to help you live beyond your current circumstances instead of living through them. From online programs, monthly masterminds, or an individualized mindset shift, give Kathy a call to create your sequel at 954-947-7529. Kathy will help guide you out of your stuckness and help create your new reality through the choices you make. To learn more, visit Kathy at kathymela.com. That's kathymela.com. Call 954-947-7529 or on Facebook at Kathy Mela, the Mindset Navigator. Do you love the idea of healthy food conveniently delivered to your door? From Jupiter to Miami, Fit Food Fresh delivers convenience in the form of prepared, delicious, healthy meals direct to your home or office. You're never more than 2 minutes away from a nutritious meal made from the freshest quality ingredients and prepared by gourmet chefs. From paleo to vegan, breakfast to dessert, quinoas to quesadillas, Fit Food Fresh has you covered. You can mix and match meals from their entire menu to create your own custom plan based on your nutritional needs and preferences. Find them at fitfoodfresh.com. With no monthly commitment or setup fee, it's easy to try, risk-free. See why Fit Food Fresh is the highest-rated meal plan in South Florida. Visit Fit Food Fresh at fitfoodfresh.com or give them a call at 866-600-4778. That's 866-600-4778. By Felice Wellness positively changes the health of women and men through nutrition, self-care, and shifts in beliefs. Felice Minkin is a certified integrated nutrition health and wellness coach. Integrative health coaching combines nutrition, physical activity, career, spirit, and relationships, which all lead to personal growth. Digging deep with clients to bring core issues and feelings to the surface while having an accountability partner is where real and lasting changes happen. Contact Felice at byfelice.com to eat healthier on a busy schedule, blast away sugar cravings, lose weight without trying, and feel stronger. For a complimentary wellness clarity session, sign up at byfelice.com. That's byfelice.com to become a better version of you. Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracasa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 1-800-889-0267, toll free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 1-800-889-0267. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Bella with the Figurella, tired of diets, hard workouts, trying hard, but no result. Well, that's why we're here. Ladies, call me, Bubbles, at the 844-662-8941. I have a surprise for you.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe. That was Figueroa's Jingle, located in East Boca Raton. They also have 3 locations in Miami. Give us a call to win a free session to Figueroa, 800-889-0267. Jenny actually won a session a couple weeks ago. We just got to get you there. Got to get you in there. So give us a call.
I'm glad she's happy now. When she gets in there, she's going to sweat like a pig.
I'm going to be
No,
schwitzing,
women do not
right?
sweat like pigs.
Yes, they do.
No,
Yes, they
absolutely
do.
not.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Oh my gosh.
I used to coach a girls' softball team. Bronx Community College. I used to coach that girls' softball team. You go in that locker, I'm going to tell you something, lady.
I'm going to tell you something. You don't know Boca girls, though.
Yeah, but I always tell...
Boca girls do
Oh,
not sweat
Boca
like
I
that.
always
Don't
tell Freddie I'm
sweat.
schwitzing, right? I always say I'm
That's
schwitzing.
you spits more than Mark spits. You're like the spitzer.
But we don't sweat like pigs.
Oh, okay. You don't sweat like pigs. You just sweat a lot.
Do pigs even
Perspire.
I don't know. That's a
pigs
good
sweat?
question.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
They are constantly sweating.
Too much.
That's it. Delicious odor.
So we had Jessie Campo on yesterday, and Jessie is performing Sunday night at Ginger in Hollywood, and she is looking for a makeup artist, a hair artist, to be with her, to put her together for her gigs and her photo shoots. So I introduced her to Maria Stefania. So Maria can now be working with Jessie to get her ready, hair and makeup. She has her own light chair that she brings on set.
Did you see that yet?
I have not seen it,
I
but
saw
she's going to be
pictures of
on
it.
here.
She used it on Norma.
She's going to be here. She can, maybe I'll sit in it. It'll be like a light throne for
No,
me.
no. The guest is going to sit in it.
I'm the guest.
No,
She's
you're
going to do my
not.
makeup.
You're the host who's going to be cutting the ribbon on Wednesday.
So many things going on. Maybe I'll have
What are
her
you
bring
doing
the
Wednesday?
Well, I'm cutting the ribbon for my delicious deli for the
Did you
grand
create the
reopening.
scissors that you said you were going to?
Not yet, but I will.
Uh-huh.
I've got a whole weekend to experiment with glitter. I know, my poor husband.
Don't bring the small scissors. You got to create a big scissors. You know what? I got to call
Big.
your daughter.
Big.
Yeah.
Big pink glitter
Because
scissors.
they want a big superstar.
So let me ask you a question.
No.
Would you... Then I want to ask you...
David, you like that, David?
Asked
Asked
and
and
answered.
answered, right?
Then
You like
I
that,
will
David?
Not
David
answer.
taught me that.
Asked and answered? I do that all the time. My husband will say to me, are you having fun having the conversation by yourself? I'll ask the question, answer the question, he keeps looking, and then I continue the conversation. He says, do I really even need to be in the room?
Dawn,
Yes.
Are you having a conversation by yourself?
And I'm talking to David and Jenny. So we're talking with David Hollander and Jenny.
What's the
Zulai.
question?
I'm not telling you now.
You sure? Because we don't have another break.
Yes, we do.
Oh, okay.
We have another break. We were talking about My Delicious Deli. So join us on May 24th from 12 to 2 for our live show at My Delicious Deli at 7036 West Palmetto Park Road in the Garden Shops on the southwest corner of Palmetto Park and Powerline Road. It is right where the old khakis used to be, across the street from Publix. So join our fun. We're going to be having wine, music, food. I'm cooking.
And the Freddy
And the
is going
Freddy.
to be unveiled.
The Sub-Zero Freddy will be unveiled.
Sub-Zero.
You know what you know how Barry says he gives out bagel holes for free?
Yes.
That's going to be the Dawn.
Makes no sense.
Exactly.
That's all.
That's the carbs that are on the Sub-Zero.
The bagel hole.
Yeah.
The hole.
Bagel hole.
The
I get it.
nothing.
Yeah.
The air.
It's a
There's
carb-free
nothing in it.
sandwich.
Exactly. The Bagel Hole and the Freddy all in one.
Do you-
It's the Brooklyn Cafe, the Bagel Hole, and the Freddy.
Can you get the bagel holes toasted?
You can get it however you
He
want.
said he'll give you as many
Matter
bagel
of
holes
fact,
for
do you
free
want
as
another?
Barry will like that.
You-
So
you-
Barry's back in town.
You do realize that Dunkin' Donuts made the hole out of donuts, the little.
I do. But
So when you
we
say
have-
holes, people think that there's really
I know,
something
which is why we
there.
need to clarify. It's just the air. That's it.
The air. There
air.
is no such thing as a bagel hole.
It's just the air.
Oh gosh.
Just the air. It's like in my hand.
Listen, we'll see you Wednesday then. Make sure you're there so you can bring this conversation up with
Because
them.
Freddie already has a migraine.
I know.
We're here with David
He
Hollander.
did ask you to tell him that.
Thank you very much. See, I have an attorney on my side.
No, I asked her to clarify that, David. Never does. Never does. But anyway, do you have a question you want to ask?
Yes, we wanted to go over his responsible rap.
No, you wanted to ask me a question or no?
No.
Okay. Yes, the responsible rap. We're going to hear it.
All right. Well, so the responsible rap.
How did it come to be?
It's an homage to my love and appreciation of rap music. I grew up with it, but I just don't like the negative messages that rap typically promotes. As a prosecutor, I was prosecuting juveniles who were committing adult crimes, and it bothered me. It was a really, heart-wrenching thing to do because they're committing, armed bank robberies, things like that, and they're kids at the same time, and so you can't just, look the other way. It's a real crime with real victims, and there just seemed to be some kind of missing element in our society where the youth can get a positive message about the law. Once you're arrested and charged with a crime, that's not when you want to be learning what your rights are.
You're right.
I say that about video games that all of our kids watch, play. You can kill people and then they get up and you go round two. There are no consequences. So again, it's like the rap music. What are our kids learning on these video games, this violence that it's so easy to do on a game and talk to strangers and then there are no consequences. So you try it in real life.
Right.
There are very big consequences when you do these things in real life.
And that's pretty much the premise of the album that I've put out. I call it responsible rap as a new genre of music. My rap name is pro se. Pro se is a legal term. It means you represent yourself, because I tried going around getting real rappers to do this stuff. First I thought of Will Smith, because he's pretty responsible. He doesn't use profanity. Tried to get it over to him. No response. And then I tried locally with local rap artists, and the message I got back from them was, well, we really like what you're trying to do here, but if we did it, we'd never be able to do another album without you, because we rap about all the stuff that you're responding to.
Mm-hmm.
All the negative messages that you hear. I'm
We
like,
missed the negative and
I
we
might
can't
have
help
someone
you.
to introduce you to.
What's that?
I have someone I'll ask off air
Okay.
if you know who he is.
All right. And so in any event, I just kept hitting a bunch of brick walls with the project. And so I decided to just do it myself. So I'm pro se.
Okay.
And that's how I came out with it. So the message in each song responds to a different issue that you hear on the radio. So where you hear songs that it's cool to slap women around, I've got batterer's intervention. Where you hear songs that it's cool to drop out of school and sell drugs, I've got flip on you. I've got a response to every one of these messages from a lawyer's perspective.
Wow.
So you can actually get some maybe useful information. If you get my lyrics stuck in your head, you might steer yourself away from trouble as opposed to directly toward it.
I have an idea. You know what I'm thinking?
Jackson.
Thank you. Pretty good idea, huh?
That's
Do you like the way we communicate?
yeah, he definitely understands what you're thinking. So I think all those no's were actually answers to your question.
Of course they were.
We do the banner behind you, the ADL. We did something at Atlantic High School with kids, and this kid is a rapper.
Okay.
And he sings exactly what you're talking about.
All right.
What was the tree? What was the thing with the tree?
Yes. Under the tree. UDT.
Everybody.
Under the tree, because the tree was where everyone in his neighborhood hung out and sold drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing good happened under the tree.
Right.
So what did the community do? They cut the tree down. You know what? They found another tree.
They found another tree.
Yeah, that's
So
how it
it's
goes.
not. It was. So he designed a whole line of clothing called UDT, Under the Tree, to help promote what's going on and awareness as a clothing line.
Yeah, I'd like to meet him.
Yeah,
I think it would be
I
great.
think we're gonna hear what you. How many tracks you have on this album?
I've got 9 tracks on the album.
And do you sell this? Do you give it away?
Is it
Do you, what do you
downloaded?
do with it?
It's freely downloadable on my website, responsiblerap.com. If you want to pay for it, you could go to iTunes. I appreciate the donation, but I'm making it really as a public service announcement is the idea that I've got here. I just want to get it out there. I've got a song, as a prosecutor, there were a lot of battered women who would come and ask me as the prosecutor to drop the case against whoever it was that battered her. It's usually a boyfriend or a husband, and there was this
NFL player,
whatever it may be, there was this spiel that I developed. I ended up saying the same thing because they were saying the same thing to me all the time, and I ended up taking that spiel and turning it into my love song on the album.
What is your spiel?
That's Batter's intervention. The core of it all is that this is going to happen again. It's going to keep on happening. And, the stories that you're giving me that you fell down some stairs or that it was really your fault or he won't do it again, he just got drunk at a party and it's a one-time thing. Well, look, we've already dropped 3 or 4 cases, between you.
Our quota
you and this
is
guy.
full.
Do you know, yesterday we talked about, and you say there's so much hate in the world, and I said there's so much insecurity amongst women in the world, and they're always trying to better themselves. We have all these coaches we work with, and it just hurts my heart. Your story, again, hurts my heart, because I know women that have pressed charges, and they know he's going to do it again, and they say, I'm going forward, I'm going to press the charges, he was arrested, he was this, and then they get before the judge, and he says, I'm sorry, and she goes, it's okay. We won't get back together, but it's for the kids, or I know you won't do it again, or was a lapse in judgment, and here you sit and you say the same thing, and I can't even wrap my head around understanding how it happens, let alone why they go back into the situation to do it again.
It's a psychological issue. It's called a cycle of violence, and the victim of the cycle gets put into this position where they feel like everything's going to be worse if they don't stay in that situation. So they stay in a bad situation, and that's like So the message that I have in the song is I address all those things. The kids know what's going on. You're not doing it for them, even if you think you are.
They do know.
They see it. It's not a secret, and so they're real messages that I put into the form of rap music, and it's meant to help. It
Freddy,
really
I feel
is.
like our mission grows every day. We sit here and talk about love and hope, and we say, all right, we've got this guest, we've got this one, and then you sit here, and my mind starts going again that there's so many more things and so many more people out there that need help and need resources.
Well, wait a minute. I got a question. Now, I'm not the brightest guy in the world, okay? But, David, you used to be a prosecutor, yes? You went after these
That's right.
guys, and you used to say, you know what, enough is enough, or whatever you put them, okay. But you're not a prosecutor anymore.
That's right.
Now
I'm
you're
in
on
private
the other
practice.
side. So, criminal defense, I'm trying to understand this. If you get a case that a guy just beat on his wife, how do you handle
How do you
that?
defend that?
Case by case.
But how do you do it after what you've seen?
So, well, first of all, everybody's got a right to a criminal
Absolutely.
defense. It's actually the only private profession that's mentioned in the United States Constitution, that you've got a right to a private attorney. It's the foundation of our country that you're entitled to defense. And so I meet with a client. I have a privileged conversation with my client. I get to understand what's going on. And then I look at the evidence that the state has, and I do my very best for my clients. It's really as simple as that.
But it doesn't conjure up the reasons you wrote these songs and everything else. Does it say, you ever feel like maybe this guy is guilty and you say, I can't handle this?
It's in ethics class in law school. We talked about this for a whole semester. And basically what the professor said, Dean Jones at Florida Coastal, is that it's not the lawyer's job to decide the merits of the case.
Right.
That's what we have judges and juries for. The lawyer's job is to be a zealous advocate for their client.
Present what there is.
So, I mean, it's not like a sport, but as an analogy, when I'm representing the state, which I don't do anymore, the people of Florida were my client. So I was going to bat for them. And now in private practice, if somebody has a problem, I'm their advocate. They hire me, that's my client, that's my team, and I'm going to do my very best. I don't do anything unethical. I do everything the right way, and that typically gets the right results. I'm always focused on the results, and whatever's in my client's best interest is what I'm looking to do. And it's case by case, so it's hard for me to answer the question without
No, I
breaking
understand.
privilege,
It's not
but
a blanket.
I'm
Freddie,
just,
Yeah, I think I see where this is going. If you want to talk to me off the air, that's fine.
It's an ethical question, but
No,
you didn't do
I don't
ethics.
even want to raise his ethics. I had nothing to do. When I was at NYU, I took an internship, and I was on the prosecutor's side, and then no, it wasn't. I was on legal aid side first, and they went on strike. Do you remember when New York City, the Legal Aid Society went on strike? It was in the 70s.
Okay, no.
And they went on strike. Jack Stackhouse. I mean, you might have read
At
about
least
it.
you know I'm honest.
No, you might have read about it.
He's young.
So what happens is they go on strike, and I was on the defense side. I mean, the guy forgot about me in the bullpen, in the pit of the tombs. He forgot about me, the attorney. He was there for 6 hours.
He left him incarcerated.
He left me down there. He forgot all about me. Jack Stackhouse, great guy. So when they went on strike, they put me on the prosecutor's side.
All right.
It was like two different worlds, man.
Uh-huh.
So the reason I'm asking you all this is because I remember having to go through one side and then going home and being on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But you learn both sides.
you learn both sides, but it's different because I was on the protecting side at the beginning, and I used to find angles. There was something that they used, a triangle, and they left 1/3 of the triangle off. So he walked around when he did his clothes.
Yeah.
And he talked about how things don't appear to be what they are. He got me. He says, what do you see? A triangle. No, it's missing a side. And because of that, there was a case we were working on. The guy got off.
Things aren't always as they appear. Interesting. All right, we need to take a break.
Okay.
And we do need to come back and do the wrap. We need to stop asking so many questions.
We could take this to another level.
Give us a call, 800-889-0267. We'll be right back.
For over 35 years, Ruth and Norman Rails Jewish Family Services has been serving residents of Boca Raton, Delray Beach, and Highland Beach through their comprehensive range of programs and services for people of all ages and beliefs. Whether you need help with food, financial assistance, senior services for yourself or a loved one, affordable counseling and mental health service, career and employment services, or their Center for Families and Children, JFS is here for you. Please call JFS at 561-852-3333 or railsjfs.org. Call 561-852-3333.
Maria Stefania of MakeOverBeauty.com and her trusted team of hair and makeup artists can get you ready for any special occasion or event. From weddings, parties, and anniversaries to proms or fashion shows, Maria Stefania and her staff can satisfy all your beauty needs. The Makeover Beauty staff of licensed hairdressers, certified artists, and high-quality production will give you the highest quality experience with affordable pricing. Maria Stefania is a Matrix brand ambassador and color educator for salons and stylists from Florida to New Jersey. Follow at Makeover Beauty, spelled BEAUTI, on Facebook to see before and after client images. Connect with Maria Stefania at 201-647-8289. Enjoy a one-stop shop full makeover. Inquiries are welcome at MakeoverBeauty, one word, spelled with an I.com. That's MakeoverBeauty.com.
Figurella, the Italian women's fitness and weight loss system, is now in downtown Boca Raton. Sculpt your body while losing pounds and inches with a 30-minute guided workout in one of Figurella's unique thermogenic bubbles. Then, detox in an oxygen pod before enjoying a full-body lymphatic massage. The Figurella system is guaranteed to help you reach your fitness and weight loss goals. Call 844-662-8941 to book your first complimentary workout, burn fat, increase your metabolism, and reshape your curves with science. Contact Figurella at 844-662-8941 or online at FigurellaUSA.com.
Rochelle Schwartz is a certified emotional relationship coach who's been trained and certified by the world-renowned Ford Institute and has been facilitating coaching workshops for 17 years. She specifically works with women in their 50s and beyond who are ready for radical self-care, powerful and loving relationships, including relationships with themselves and others. Certified in healing your heart, future-focused, courage, blueprint, and best year of your life. An integrative leader, Rochelle has also been featured on The Oprah Winfrey Show and in numerous magazines, newspapers, and other local TV shows. You'll walk away with more happiness, freedom, and love. Rochelle is your secret agent of change. Contact her directly at coachrochelle@comcast.net or online at www.rochelleschwartz.com. Or you can call her at 954-464-7017. That's 954-464-7017. The home of the Rainbow Bagel, My Delicious Deli brings you home cooking with a Remember When deli dining experience. Located in central Boca Raton, My Delicious Deli prepares all of their food with the freshest of ingredients, cooked to order. From a light nosh and soups to omelets and full entrees. Choose from low-fat and gluten-free, or indulge in one of My Delicious Deli's signature deli sandwiches. Bring your family and friends to dine in and take out. Open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to go, or for all of your catering needs. Visit them at mydeliciousdeli.com or call them at 561-393-3287. There's something for everyone at My Delicious Deli, 7036 West Palmetto Road in Boca Raton, 561-393-3287. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 1-800-889-0267, toll free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 1-800-889-0267. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Bella with the Figurella, oh, tired of diets, hard workouts, trying hard, but no results. Well, that's why we're here. Ladies, call me, Bubbles, at the 844-662-8941. I have a surprise for you.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe. We are live streaming on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe. You can find us on Periscope at AMP2TV and the Brooklyn Cafe. Give us a call at 800-889-0267. We need to get right into the wrap.
Yes.
And we have the perfect student in mind that can help facilitate and share this message with his generation, because it's so important. Our generation hears it, but we need to get it to the kids.
Right.
So Jackson from Atlantic High School, I think, would be a phenomenal resource,
Right.
and we're going to make the connection with you. So maybe you can share one of your songs, and then we'll get it over to Jackson.
Well, yeah, I'll give a piece of one. This is about criminal procedure, and let me just do it.
Let's do it.
Common legal phrases are called terms of art. If you don't know how to use them, then you can't play the part. Once you get arrested, then a judge will think of bail. Release on your recognizance means you're not likely to sail. Threats to the community or failures to appear, then bail is less appropriate and jail will keep you here. And once a charge is filed, then arraignment happens next. Checking on the docket means you're looking at a list. Pro se is how you start. It means you represent yourself. If you don't know that already, get a lawyer for some help. May it please the court. May it please the court. My argument is ready. May it please the court. I'm gonna leave it there.
That's awesome.
That is pretty
Wow.
good. Now, let me ask you a question. Is it on YouTube?
It is not yet on YouTube. What I have on my Facebook page is a video contest that I'm running for all the digital media masters of the universe to take one of my songs, download it for free off responsiblerap.com, and make a music video for me. Make a music video, post it on YouTube, and at the end of summer, whoever has the most views gets the Best Video Award.
I think Amp is going to take a shot at that
Okay.
when Gio gets back.
Yeah.
Take
We're
a
gonna
shot at it.
Why not?
Pick your
a shot.
favorite song
And-
and make a video.
If I could also segue, because this is something important that David has helped me out with a lot. Auto insurance. Okay, we all think we know what we have, or not. We just get the papers and we sign it and we're done. Okay. Unfortunately, my husband was in a car accident a few years ago. Long story short, thank God he's okay. He was all right. But I showed David the case. He looked at our insurance, and it turned out my husband wasn't injured. That was wonderful, but we also didn't have the right policy to cover having to go for urgent care, right? So anyway, David is doing a lunch and learn. He's starting a series to help people with their auto insurance policies and learn what is it really that you have. Do you have full coverage? Are you missing things? So God forbid you do get an accident and you do have a personal injury, before you call him, you want to know, do you have the right coverage?
So isn't there, when you take out your auto policy, is it something that you need to add in, or should it be standard in most policies?
So there's two different kinds of auto insurance coverage. There's mandatory and then there's optional, and there's all different kinds. Everybody thinks that they have full coverage. They go by this imaginary standard of I have full coverage or I don't have full coverage. But full coverage is a myth. It's not a real thing. So there's on your insurance policy, there's what's called a deck sheet, a declaration of coverage. That's the page that looks like a grid. It's got all the numbers on letters all over it.
Yep.
So what I do is I tell people, show me your deck sheet. I will look at it with you. I will explain and demystify what all these numbers and letters mean and show you what coverage you have and what you don't have.
What should people be looking for, like what Jenny was talking about?
So at a minimum, if I had to answer that right now, I would say uninsured motorist coverage is the most important coverage that you can buy.
Okay.
And it's optional, and it's usually the first one that the insurance companies want you to not have.
Yeah, because they're going to be on the hook for
Well,
pay.
and also I should mention the Lunch and Learn, because David is doing a complimentary Lunch and Learn at Juniors on June 8th at 1 p.m. And if you'd like to attend, because seating is limited, please RSVP to David at davidhollanderlaw.com.
Excellent. Now, I have a question, David. When people are in an accident and those medical bills come, the PIP is $10,000.
Right.
You get that. And then you get sued by the hospital, and if the person doesn't have insurance and you don't have this policy, then you're responsible for these bills. Is that the way it works?
Sort of. It's not a short answer, but you're responsible for your medical bills.
Yes.
You know, just because the accident wasn't your fault doesn't mean that when you go to the doctor, you don't have to pay him for his services.
No, that's what I'm
So
talking
yeah,
about.
you're responsible for your bills, but part of my job in handling someone that's injured in an accident is to coordinate the benefits, to make sure that not only do I get the person compensated as best I possibly can, but also to not just pay out all that money by coordinating the benefits. PIP pays first in Florida, then there's health insurance, and then there's other types of coverage that can be used to not only pay the bills, but also reduce them before they pay them. So it
Gotcha.
gets complicated. It's not a short answer, but that's what I do.
That's good.
Interesting. All right, how can we find you? We only have 2 minutes. An hour goes fast.
Well, I'm right down the street. We're here on Congress Avenue at your office.
He's right down the street.
I'm at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard in
Here, we'll walk
Congress.
across the street.
Right in the Forum Building, 1655 Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, Suite 800. It's David S. Hollander, PA. That's my law office. I can be reached at 561-571-3536.
And the website.
And my website, davidhollanderlaw.com.
Perfect.
So much personal injury, and it's not just auto accidents. It can also be complications with drug interactions, anything that happens to that effect.
I focus on injuries.
Okay.
And what you're talking about is really more of either a product liability problem or maybe medical malpractice. And if somebody called me with one of those problems, I would give them the benefit of my thoughts. And if it's something that I can help them with, I would. And if it's something that it's not, I would find them someone that I trust and refer them over to that firm.
All right, thank you.
Pretty cool.
Personal
happy
injury,
to help.
criminal defense, David Hollander. Thank you, Jenny, for bringing David.
Of course.
Thank you for
for
having me
David,
here.
for
I really
joining
appreciate
us.
it.
And again, the for the rap is responsiblerap.com.
Responsiblewrap.com.
All of his songs are free for download. We're going to be sending it out to all our friends at Atlantic High School and AMP. Put a video together.
Why not? Let's see what we can come up with.
All right, everyone, have a fantastic Friday. It's been a wonderful week. It's been a fun week. A fun Friday, fantastic Friday.
Hit the beach this weekend.
We're
Always
going
fun
to
to-
be putting together the Freddy for next Wednesday at My Delicious Deli. Have a safe weekend. We'll see you Monday, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe to rewatch every minute of the show. Call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after closing, or to leave an order for fun for tomorrow. Have a meaningful day.
Expressways look good. We are accident-free, but on 95 South, right at Gateway Boulevard.